American panel. She's an editorial page online producer and opinion writer at the Washington Times. Our friend Carrie Pickett is back. She is the Attorney General, has an incredible record going on in the great state of Florida. Pam Bondi is with us. He is a legendary entertainer celebrating 50 years in the music business, dressing down tonight. His latest album, Pat Boone, sings tribute to the Ink Spots featuring Take Six.
You got
Pat Boone.
Yeah,
well,
you got it.
I'm kidding that because it's an orange jacket. A lot of people don't wear that.
Yeah. Well, you know,
it's very nice.
Tennessee and Florida and California.
The Gators and the Tennessee Volunteers. I shouldn't say that to Florida. All right. All right. So here's an Occupy guy says the police brought in the rapists. That's why they needed the rape tent.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's just go back to a little bit of this exchange I had, and I want to get your thoughts on the entire movement, which Nancy Pelosi said, God bless them. What's this? Mm-hmm. I have a suggestion for you.
Goods and services capitalism is becoming increasingly free.
My
suggestion to you is that you should
I don't need your suggestion.
I'm telling you some pretty futuristic, crazy stuff.
I have a suggestion for you. You're 29 years old. Stop wasting your time at Occupy Wall Street. And here's a novel concept. Get up at 6 a.m., shovel some coffee down your throat, hit the pavement, find a job, get to work, stop whining, stop complaining, stop blaming. And bleep, and then we will go from there.
I'm going to give you a standing ovation.
No, but I mean, he's spending all his time down there, and I'm like, go get a job.
Yeah.
Go work. I've been working since I'm 8.
I dug ditches and poured concrete, toted lumber.
But Sean,
come on.
Yeah, but Sean, as far as they're concerned, their job is protesting. And in fact, I think the Media Research Center did a great job in putting out a video and showing that a number of these protesters want to be professional protesters, and that is something that we've seen over a number of decades now. We see a number of people from the 60s who have been doing this now for over 50 years.
You know, and there's a political side to this, too, is Nancy Pelosi's like, God bless these people.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm like,
Sean, they protested me because I sued the EPA for holding Florida to higher water standards than any other state in the country, and I won. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they're wasting their time.
Wait a minute, you're a Republican
me.
and you don't want dirty air and dirty water? The president said that the Republicans' plan is for dirty air and water.
Unbelievable.
It's against type.
I know, unbelievable. We have some of the cleanest water in the country.
That's unbelievable. And you fought
and we won.
That must mean you're a Democrat. There must be some hidden agenda here.
Not in Florida. Not in Florida.
All right, but what about all the hyperbole? You got this lunatic movement. You got, you know, now it's coming from the top levels of government in this election, where the war on women, war on the elderly, war on kids with autism and Down syndrome. You know, is this going to work? Is this going to be effective?
I think that they're overplaying their hand. In fact, I think this president and his administration, because they got what they thought was a mandate of some type, that they have decided we're moving straight into socialism and nobody can do anything about it. In fact, we're going to make them love it.
We won.
Yeah.
Remember the president said that? We
yes,
won.
We won.
But you know what, Sean? Actually, I was covering the New York City May Day protest, which, of course, encompassed a lot of the...
You have a lot of bravery in there.
That's right. But you know what, Sean? The interesting thing was that the Occupy protesters, towards the very end, were, of course, with a lot of the labor leaders. The labor leaders pretty much took over as far as all the speeches were at the very, very end, and the labor leaders did not allow any of the Occupy organizers to even speak at the very end. I overheard one of the organizers of the Occupy group start complaining, like, oh my God, I cannot believe we just got steamrolled by the NYPD and the unions.
That's interesting.
They were very upset.
And so how many people were protesting you in Florida, Pam?
Oh, we get it constantly. They were protesting my offices all over the state, constant.
Yeah.
And they have tents set up in Tallahassee, and I don't know what they do. It's interesting, though, that they're against everything we do, but they all have iPhones and iPads.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, but they don't want to work to pay for them.
And it is not spontaneous. It is organized.
You think it's big labor?
Well, labor and the original Occumob is what I wrote in WorldNet Daily. The original Occumob in New York, and then it spread, was initiated in Canada. It was their idea. A PR firm, a leftist PR firm, came up with the idea of this, what we now call Occupy.
You see, if I were the Republicans, I'd make an ad. Obama putting a seal of approval on the movement, Pelosi saying God bless them, and then I'd put all the violence, I'd put the guy taken on a cop car, I'd put all the broken windows, all the violence, I put it all on there. And then say, is God bless this? Is this the America we want? Would that work?
I think that would probably maybe work for maybe a little bit for a segment, but as far as the Occupy movement is concerned, they're just looking to cause more havoc. Just watch what's going to happen over in Chicago very soon in the upcoming days.
Good point. All right, we've got to take a quick break. We will come back, and we're glad you're with us. More with our great